All eyes are on Washington as we welcome a new administration and new House and Senate leadership. But while it's important for retirees to evaluate what the new leadership in Washington will mean for the next 2 to 4 years, it's also important to evaluate what this administration and this Congress will mean for your retirement in years to come. After all, you're not just going to be retired for the next 2 to 4 years. Retirement is a long-term endeavor, and that means we have to analyze today's political environment in terms of what it will mean 10, 20, even 30 or 40 years in the future. The truth is, the thing that is driving legislative risk and uncertainty in our retirement approaches is not necessarily just if Republicans or Democrats are in control in Washington. The thing that drives legislative risk in retirement is the fact that here in America, every 2 years we have elections. And that means every 2 years in our country, we have new government. So whether you are happy or disappointed with the environment today, everything can and will change. As you are trying to safeguard your retirement from the legislative changes from Washington, it's important to not only evaluate what's happening today, but to look long-term at what today's spending could mean in the future for our economy, for our debt, and importantly, if you've saved in a 401k or IRA, for our future tax environment. All Americans that have saved in tax-deferred vehicles like 401ks and IRAs, probably the most popular savings vehicles, whether or not they realize it, they've made a bet that their taxes in the future will be lower than they are today. So if you ask me what's the most important outcome of this election that we need to evaluate for U.S. savers, it's this. Will today's policies bring higher taxes in the future? If the risk of rising taxes is present, which I deeply believe it is, then savers today need to prepare. Savers today need to make sure that they are diversified in the tax status of their retirement assets so that if taxes are higher in the future than planned, their retirement and their retirement income will still be okay.